with people that experience the content.
Okay, just for a moment. Just one question only, and then I'll
Let us speak.
Yeah, I will.
Let him have a view, mate.
Can I
Let him have a view.
He's not very happy to listen to Daryl, but then I will concede.
We
Absolutely.
want to hear what it's going to say.
Okay. Please carry on. That's all right.
Before somebody speaks,
And I'm sorry,
Sorry,
let me have a microphone, because we didn't hear what the girl said.
What you're on about.
Even if you step forward slightly,
I'll speak for you.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
And I'm sorry, I'm very emotional, but this has been 2 years that we've been going through this.
Speak the truth, Daryl.
I address you as a person of the land. The land, the soil, the Yarra is part of my very being. I realised how privileged I am, as few people experience this contentment of a relationship to our earth. Vision for the Yarra. What a deceptive name. When in reality it is total dictatorial control of the people of the Yarra's property and lives by Melbourne Water, our new masters. Our riparian management was cancelled without direct engagement. Why? Like the Wurundjeri people 200 years ago, our custodianship, our experience and our knowledge no longer required. Replaced by academics.
We get the same treatment, mate.
Melbourne Water now has total dictatorial control over our whole property. We can take up a slave licence to implement Melbourne Water's total chemical control conservation. Not allowed to remove even a stick for fire suppression without their permission, our masters. The Yarra is the lifeblood of this community, giving sustenance to all forms of our community. Sustenance that our families may attend school, play, work, assist, etc. Sustenance to be an Australian community of integrity. Isn't bureaucratic total chemical control against nature actually sterilising all life, microbacteria, the other plants, insects, frogs? What about aquatic life? The ideological destruction of a system replaces our knowledge and experience. Doesn't this mean that Melbourne Water and its contractors will now be the single largest consumer of chemicals and user of chemicals in our area? As I drove past Haining Farm here, it is an example of it. The whole place played dead. Conservation. Are the feel-good tables here before us, once again going to be used to overpower and degrade a small rural community? Recently used at Don Valley, and look what's happened there. To overpower our local community, only inputs used to meet the predetermined plan. Are there a predetermined plan for today? These tables have a proven history Victoria-wide. Although there is no direct notification, we attended the last Yarra River Act here. Only to be told we had 1 day of submissions for a 50-year plan. So the power of you people here, we had 1 day of submissions for it. True. The people of the Yarra that live and breathe the Yarra every day effectively excluded, thus degraded by this clever, system-smart organisation. Why should we cooperate? Engage or allow access to an organisation, judging them by our history and actions towards us? Let's be truthful, call it what it is. The overpowering and degrading of the people of the Yarra, what were the current custodians. Why is the Yarra River Act exempt from the moral expectations of this community, of this room? Now, as a person of the Yarra, as you can tell, I am totally jaded and disillusioned by the morality of a system that embraces the overpowering and degrading of the people of the land. My community. And thank you.
Daryl, and I guess